Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel and another episode of What's in the Box, episode 3 this time. I'm just going to pull my curtain, see if that's a bit better for the lighting. Yeah, so the last box, really good box, really successful, quite a lot of decent stuff in there. The first box was very mixed. There was some good stuff but nothing excellent, but I think the second box was definitely a lot better. Lots of different stuff in there that I'll be keeping, stuff that I've been sort of interested in for a while now. So yeah, really good box. So we're on to box number 3 now. So we've got this one and then another 2 boxes left. So yeah, because there's quite a bit in there, we're just going to get straight on, dive into the box and see what we've got in this one. So let's open it up, and I'm just gonna do what I did last time, just randomly start pulling them out. So the first one is 2 films that I already have on Blu-ray, so I won't be keeping them, and those are the first 2 of the remake of the Planet of the Apes, or yeah, reboot or remake, whatever you want to call them, of the Planet of the Apes films. So we've got Rise and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, both really good films. I actually don't have War in the collection, so if the DVD is in here somewhere, I will probably keep hold of that until I grab a copy of the Blu-ray. But yep, 2 really good films there, strong start there, but won't be keeping them unfortunately. Shall I grab these? Yeah, these are down the side, so I got a feeling this we haven't had this one yet, have we? I thought we already had this, but we didn't. I think it's because I did briefly look in this box last night, only on the top. Nice set here, and I did used to watch this series, but I haven't for years. But this could just be a bit of fun. It's Family Guy, something Dark Side Guy, which is one of the Family Guy Star Wars spoof films that they did back a while. I think there was a trilogy of them in the end, but this I believe is just the first one. Yeah, but it's got a booklet and some other stuff in there. It's like a, oh, is that a notebook or something in there as well? Really good set, some like top cards and all sorts of stuff in there. So yeah, really good set as we'll be keeping hold of that, and I might even give it a watch because I did like Family Guy back in the day. Just grab those. Next up, another Planet of the Apes. This time it's a steelbook of what is considered probably the worst Planet of the Apes film, and that's Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes from 2001. Haven't watched this one yet. I'm still only on the, I've only seen the original and the new ones. I will get around to this, even though I've heard it's awful eventually. Obviously Marky Mark in this one. Yeah, you got 2 discs in the steelbook. Yeah, not a bad steelbook, but I don't really need this because I've got the Blu-ray, and I'm not a big steelbook guy. I mean, I'm keeping the Karate Kid ones because I just don't have them in the collection yet. Yeah, not bad. Another Bond film here with Goldfinger. Obviously we had the Bond set in the first video, and Moonraker. No, we got Goldfinger, but yeah, I won't be keeping this because I've got all the Bonds on Blu-ray anyway. This one I've got no interest in because it's stand-up, so I won't be keeping this. And it's Bill Bailey Qualm Peddler, maybe? Could be how you say it. Grab some more here. Oh, great film here, but I got the 4K. Heat, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, fantastic 90s film. Yeah, really recommend this if you've not seen it. Just a great like sort of crime thriller from the 90s in a nice snapper case. But yep, I have that on 4K, so we'll not be keeping that one. One I will be keeping because I've not got it in the collection at all, and it's one that I'm quite interested in watching. Heard it's a pretty decent war film, and that's Hamburger Hill with Don Cheadle and Dylan McDermott. I'm guessing it's a Vietnam War film. Yeah, looks that way. So yeah, if you've seen this one, is it really good? Let me know. This looks like it's probably a really cheaply made it's a docudrama, it says, which recounts the Battle of Iwo Jima. So could be a decent documentary. I don't know because I've never heard of it. Iwo Jima, The Boys of H Company, that one is. And then sort of similarly with that, we have Flags of Our Fathers, Clint Eastwood's film. Obviously there were two films came out around the same time as this, and then he did Letters from Iwo Jima. I've seen this one, I've not seen Letters from Iwo Jima yet. But yeah, this is a pretty good war film. And we have a Blu-ray in here, but I have got this on 4K, so won't be keeping this, but to find a Blu-ray in here, not bad. Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, the sequel to Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. Yep, two really good films there. This I definitely won't be keeping because it looks like whoever, the people that gave this to me, obviously forgot that this was in there. But it looks like some sort of home video, not video, like picture thing that they used to put on discs. So I'm not going to keep this. I'm not going to give this away. This will unfortunately just go in the bin. Yeah, I guess they just didn't want it anymore. Yeah. Right, what we got next? More bloody stand-up. So yep, again, won't be keeping this. Don't do stand-up. This is Tim Minchin live. So effing rock. Yep. I think this is another sort of stand-up. Yeah, this is another stand-up. Otis Lee Crenshaw and the Black Liars. Yeah, don't even know who that is. Another stand-up, or this ain't going to be a whole box of stand-up, I hope. Tim Minchin and the Heritage Orchestra. Another one I don't have any interest in. Now I will keep this because I have watched this comedian before and he is very funny, so I will be keeping this because I do like his comedy. And it's Jeff Dunham, Controlled Chaos. Yeah, there's a few comedians, if I find them, Ricky Gervais, people like that, I probably would keep the stand-up, to be honest, because I do like Peter Kay, stuff like that. But yeah, I've always liked Jeff Dunham and his obviously ventriloquism acts. So yeah. Next up we have another. Oh yeah, I'll be keeping this one. I don't have either of these films on Blu-ray or physical at all, should I say. This comes with the original and the remake, and it's both of the Crazies films. I've heard these are pretty good. Obviously the original being a George A. Romero film, and then you've also got the remake. Yeah, not seen either of these films. Two that I've been interested in for quite a while. So yeah, glad to have them in the collection. Jimmy Carr Being Funny. Don't have any interest in that one. Another Tim Minchin one. He must have liked Tim Minchin, this guy. Tim Minchin live. Ready for this. Then we got another Bill Bailey one. Bill Bailey live. Cosmic Jam. Yeah, no interest in that. We got Rich Hall with special guests Otis Lee Crenshaw and the Honky Tonk A-Holes. Alright, what have we got here? AVP2, Requiem. If the first one's in here, I'll probably keep hold of this so I can watch both of them, because I need to watch them, even though I've heard this one's awful. Ed Byrne, Different Class. Yeah, got no interest in that one, unfortunately. And then we have the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I do own this one in Blu-ray Trilogy pack, so we'll be passing this one on. Then we have Ross Noble, Mind Blender. Yeah, another comedian, not really a fan of. Then we have Jimmy Carr live. Yeah, unfortunately this box not so good so far. I think, how many have we got so far? We've had 1, 2, possibly 3, I think I'm keep 3, 4, 5 possibly that I'm keeping so far from this box, and we've nearly done with the first layer. Jimmy Carr Stand Up, nope. Jimmy Carr Comedian, nope again. Bill Bailey Live at the Apollo, Part Troll, no interest in that either. Bill Bailey's Remarkable Guide to the Orchestra, again, no interest in that one, unfortunately. I think I've already got this one, so I won't be keeping this. I think I've got the DVD of this decased, although this is a nice edition. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Yeah, I've not seen this film yet, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I've already got this on DVD. Then we have 16 Blocks, which I probably will decase and put in. I did have the Blu-ray, which I very kindly passed on to James over at Movie Mad, because it was one that he wanted. So yeah, I'll probably just decase this, stick it in my case folder thing. And then we have another Bond with The Man with the Golden Gun with a nice slipcover. Actually, funnily enough, the only Bond film I've not seen. Surprising considering Christopher Lee's in it, but yeah, never seen that one. Right, we're on to the bottom layer now, so yeah, I've gone pretty good in this. I think mainly because a lot of them are ones I've got no interest in. We're going pretty quick. Oh, this is a pretty good set. This is the Alien and Predator Total Destination Destruction, the Ultimate DVD Collection. So this contains, not all of them. It has Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. So I've already got all of those in my Blu-ray set, so I don't need those. Then Predator and Predator 2, which I've already got on Blu-ray, but it has got AVP and AVP 2. So if AVP isn't in here on its own, I will probably keep hold of this until I've watched AVP. So yeah, but pretty nice set though there. Then we have, oh, great film. And you know what, I don't think I actually own this yet, so I think I probably will keep the DVD for this, and it's a nice edition as well. That's Scarface. This is the 2-disc special edition. Yeah, great film, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't actually have this yet. So one that I will very likely be keeping hold of. It's weird. It feels like there's not as much in this box, but I think it's because we're going quicker, because there's a lot of titles that I just have no interest in. Another 2-disc special edition, but I do own this film on 4K, so won't be keeping this. And that's Collateral with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. Yeah, really nice edition there. So anyone who's interested in this, it's a lovely edition there. Some nice special features loaded on there as well. Right, next up, oh, another just absolutely fantastic film, but I already have it on Blu-ray unfortunately, so again, there's no need for me to keep this. It's Lawrence of Arabia, just an absolute must-watch epic film. Peter O'Toole brilliant, Omar Sharif, David Lean's best film I think that I've seen anyway. Yeah, must have. Lawrence of Arabia. Yeah, I will keep this one. I think it has got a Blu-ray, but I am interested in watching this one. So yeah, I'll keep this one. That's Flyboys, which is like a World War II aerial film, I think. James Franco, Martin Henderson, Jean Reno. Yeah, could be a good film, that one. Flyboys. Yeah, another one I won't be keeping because I'm just no interested in stand-up. This is Dylan Moran, Monster Live. Then this one I will keep because I surprisingly don't even have this on Blu-ray. And this one's got a nice slipcover. But it's a great film, and that's Brad Pitt in Fury. Great like tank film set during World War II, towards the end of the war. Yeah, if you've not seen this, definitely recommend that. That's a really good David Ayer film. Right, what else have we got? Got another one here, and then we got them going along. Okay, yeah, I'll keep this because this is a series that I have been interested in. Wonder if it'll feature in any of the other boxes. But this is season 1 of Las Vegas, starring James Caan. Again, another series I'll probably get through. Josh Duhamel's in this one as well. Yeah, I think they did something like 7 series of this, all in like little individual cases for the discs. So yeah, I will keep hold of that one. yeah, that's a pretty decent one in my opinion. Right, let's go along here. Aha, I will probably keep this because I've not seen the sequels, although I've heard they're not really worth watching. But because I don't own them, let's keep it, and that's the RoboCop trilogy. Love the first one, got the first one on 4K and watched it for the first time recently. But I haven't seen 2 and 3, I've heard they're not good at all. But I'm still intrigued to sort of like just check them out and see what they're like. So yeah, that's the RoboCop trilogy. And then we have random series of Futurama. This is season 2. Yeah, I might keep this. Again, Futurama, it was a series that I used to watch. So yeah, I might keep hold of this as well. Depends on how many, if this is the only series in the whole of the boxes. Again, there's not much point in keeping it, but if there's a few others, I may keep that one. We have, saying that, we have season 1. So yeah, I'll probably keep the first 2 series. I mean, we got the first 2, so why not? This is in a nice, like, clear box, and then 3 DVD cases in there. Yeah, like I said, used to love watching Futurama, The Simpsons, Family Guy, all that. So yeah, we'll keep hold of that one for sure. I think these are all probably box sets by the looks of things. Aha! Yes, this is. I'm very happy with this. This is NCIS Season 2. So I've only got, I love NCIS, and I've only got the first season on DVD. So pretty good. But we've got the second season in here as well now, to add to the collection. I'd like to get as many as I can. I think they stopped releasing them once they went over to Disney Plus. So about season 18, 19, I think they stopped releasing them. But I'd still like to get as many as I can. Because I've not actually seen the earlier seasons. I sort of started watching from sort of, I think it was about season 10 onwards I started watching it. So yeah, I'd quite like to watch the first sort of 9 series that I haven't seen yet, although I've seen episodes here and there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all going to be TV series now. And then yeah, we've got season 3, so yeah, glad to have that in the collection as well. We have, another series that I've wanted to watch for a while. So another series, yep, definitely be keeping this. This is the first season of The Shield, another series I've heard only good things about. Yeah, I've heard absolutely incredible things about this. Created by Sean Ryan. I think there's 13 episodes in this first season. And about an elite strike team unit. Oh yeah, definitely be keeping that. Then we have, yeah, I won't be keeping this. This is more stand-up, but Christmas stand-up is more Bill Bailey. So it's 3 of Bill Bailey's stand-up specials that he's put together in this Christmas box. John Richardson live, again, just no interest in that, unfortunately. Pearl Harbor, which I already have on Blu-ray, and I've not even seen it yet, so yeah, don't need to keep that one. We have Lone Survivor, which I have on Blu-ray, but I haven't got around to watching it yet, but I heard it's a pretty good film. Russell Howard, Wonderbox Live. Again, I'm not a huge Russell Howard fan, so again, don't think I'll be keeping that one. Oh, just lost them, sorry. This looks like another documentary, maybe. Maybe Roy might be interested in this one. You'll have to let me know, Roy. It's only 48 minutes anyway. Right, it's the Dam Busters raid. Story of the daring mission that helped win World War II. Yeah. Okay, then we have season 1 of NCIS, which, like I said, I have already got. What I'll do, I'll check the discs on mine and check the discs on this, and it may be that I end up keeping this one instead of the other one that I've got. We'll just have to check the discs. Okay, this could be a decent watch. It's got Tamer Hassan, Danny Dyer, and Simon Phillips. The Last 7. I really enjoyed The Football Factory. I really enjoyed The Business as well, so them teaming up again on this one. Yeah, might be worth a watch, could be a decent watch. So yeah, that's the last 7. Nearly there. Like I said, not a lot on it. Again, one that surprisingly I don't actually have in the collection, so I'll keep this DVD for now. Another Robert De Niro film, and that's Ronin. Loyalty is bought. Betrayal is a way of life. One of the best car chase scenes in cinema in this film, for sure. Looks like this could be the last one, or there's 2, sorry. Oh, another series that I've really wanted to watch for a while. Some really good series in here. The Wire, the first season. Listen carefully, a HBO show that I've wanted to watch for a while. Dominic West, Idris Elba, Wendell Pierce, Lance Reddick, Sonia Son. Yeah, great cast. Yeah, never seen it, so we'll be keeping hold of that one as well. And yeah, the last in this box, another series that until recently I didn't even know existed. Probably not great, but you know what, again, there's only 13 episodes, so I'm willing to give it a go. And that's Blade, the series. Obviously not starring Wesley Snipes. Starring someone called Sticky Fingers. Yeah, don't think that's his real name. But that's obviously his performer name. Hope some of you got a laugh out of that. Could be a load of bollocks, but who knows. So yeah, that's the second box, third video done. Let's move the camera up a bit. Because this video was pretty short, let's be honest, and it's only just 8 o'clock, I'll probably do another box now, and then that leaves me one to record for tomorrow. Overall, my thoughts on this box, not definitely the weakest so far, I think. I think there was a lot of stand-up in there. Hopefully that is all the stand-up now. But there were some gems in there, some of those TV series, some of those NCISs that I've been after for a while. The Wire, The Shield, a few films in there. Obviously we had the 2 Futurama series, we had the first season of Las Vegas. Like I said, a few films here and there that were quite interesting, quite glad to get into the collection. But overall, not a very strong box, I don't think. What do you think about that box? Do you think some of that stand-up's actually pretty good stand-up? I mean, for me, most British stand-up comedians just aren't for me. And like I said, I just don't really spend much time watching stand-up, to be honest. So, but yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, I'm probably just going to go straight ahead and record the next box now before I start watching my film. So yeah, that's it. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video on the channel. Comment down below anything and everything. As you know, I always take the time to get back to anyone that leaves me a comment because I really do appreciate it. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.